I am ready to introduce my new baby to the channel. We've got this cute Stitch blanket, absolutely adorable. I found it at a store called Belle's here. And look at those little Stitch mittens. We've got ourselves a little diaper head baby. Look at how cute this baby's outfit is. Will it be a boy or a girl? The outfit definitely doesn't give it away because it is a gender neutral outfit. But first, let's look at the hands. We have a little fist hand there and an open hand here. Look at those pretty nails. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to introduce this baby to you guys because I absolutely love this kit. I started working on this doll before we moved from Fresno. Let's go ahead and get the diaper off. Oh my gosh, we've got a pink pacifier. So it's a little girl. Look at that. Look at the chubby little face. Look at the ears on the Stitch hat. Okay, are you ready to see the baby's face? Look at there. How cute is she? Oh my goodness. She's absolutely adorable. Look at her blue eyes and her long lashes. I don't have a name for her yet, so you guys are more than welcome to leave suggestions on what to name her. I don't know what I'm gonna call her, but I always love seeing your guys' suggestions because sometimes I use them and sometimes they give me guidance into finding her name. But what do you think of her? Look at her. She's got dark brown hair and a little rooted poof. She is absolutely adorable. Oh my gosh. There is our new sweet baby joining the collection. All right, I'm going to show you guys how to build a baby. We're going to build this baby right here. As you saw, this is the newest baby to my collection. So excited I got this kit. I got this kit off of Laura, one of my friends on Instagram, and I think she's absolutely beautiful. I think the kit could do well as a boy or a girl, but we've made her a girl. Look at her little smile there. She's so cute. So she's the Adeline kit by Tasha Edenholm, and I absolutely love Tasha's kits, especially her kits back from around the time I started reborning, which was in 2011. I really like those kits, and I just love her work. I wish she made more kits. So since I need to build her, and this is either Elisa's Everly Gwen or Jolene's Everly Gwen, which I'm almost done with them. I just have to do fine face details and I can start their hair, and I also have to do their nails. But aren't they so cute? And I'm gonna have an Everly Gwen available soon on the website. This one right here is gonna be available. It's gonna have like a medium chocolate brown hair. That's my aim for it. I just got some new mohair in the mail and I'm trying to make this doll's hair match that mohair for its little reborn poof or tuft of hair. First things first, we're gonna fill the limbs with glass beads. I get asked a lot where I get my glass beads. I get them off of Amazon, and I use 16 to 20 grit, I believe that's what it is. It's coarse glass. And no, that's not dyed glass, so it won't get on the vinyl. Glass comes in all different colors. This is the color of the glass, and this is what I've been using for years. I love it. I think I get 20 pounds for after tax. I think it's like $32. Then we're going to use polyfill to go into the top of the arm to seal that off. That's how I seal them off. This is how I've been doing this for years. I always say weighting is to each of their own, as long as you're not using rice, cat litter, or sand. It's pretty good. You know, I recommend glass beads, but I know some people weight with poly pellets, which I think is very expensive. And they're just not as heavy, but I know some people use that as weighting. So there's one arm weighted. Look at those nails. I do believe some people use craft sand. which I think is okay. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it, where did my little thing go? Right there. It's okay to use. I wouldn't use like sand from your backyard or from the beach. I would definitely get sand from a craft store if you were going to use it, because then you know it's clean, it's been treated, it doesn't have any little pests in there. I know we one time when we were first into Reborns looked at doing craft sand, but it was quite pricey, so we've always just done the glass. So every limb gets about, well, each arm and we'll get about the same amount of weight, and then leg will get the same amount of weight, and the polyfill keeps all the glass in there, won't come out. This is all I do. This is all I've ever done. I don't use any of those rings either. I got asked that recently. I've honestly never used those. I think I might have used them like on 1 or 2 dolls when I first started 13 something years ago. But yeah, I don't use them. I feel like if you know how to put your zip ties properly, there's no need to use them. So now we're going to do the leg and put that in there. This one will get a little bit more than the arm, so I don't fill them all the way up, because then the legs get really weighted. So I kind of keep it like maybe that which doesn't have glass. It also depends upon the doll too. If they have like really chunky legs, then I have to adjust for their chunkiness, because if you fill up like a pickle leg all the way with glass, that leg is gonna really weight down, and when you pick up the doll, it'll be like super bottom heavy. We just got one more leg to fill. I know that you can get glass at Harbor Freight. I have gotten it there on emergency situations because I ran out. My only thing is it's super powdery, so like it comes through the pantyhose and such, which you'll see we're going to be using pantyhose to weight the body of the doll. But one time I bought glass there, it was really nice little glass beads. Like they were round, they were so perfect, so pretty. But then after that, they were so powdery. But in a pinch, when I'm run out of glass beads from Amazon, I do go to Harbor Freight to get some. So if you're wanting to get glass beads locally and you have a Harbor Freight, that's a place to get them. Now we're going to use pantyhose. And if you ever want to save prices on these, you know, the secondhand stores, you can get these brand new, and usually you can get pretty good deals on them. So always check there. But another thing I've seen people use to weight their dolls with is BBs. Like for a BB gun, those add a lot of weight. So if you want to use less glass beads and get a heavier weight quicker, you can use those. But that gets kind of expensive. So we're going to put this glass in her head. Put it right in my pantyhose. These are nice pantyhose, so I like these. And I like to put the weighting kind of right in the middle of the head. That way like I can, I don't know, it just balances better for posing the doll and moving the doll around. If like newborns that are sleeping, I tend to put the glass beads like right in the front of the head. But if they're in the wake, then I put the glass beads in the center of the head. And then why sleeping and I put the glass beads in the front of the head is so the head just kind of drops forward. I don't know, it makes sense. Again though, artists weight their babies to how they like them, and if you ever get a doll that you don't like how it's weighted, you are always more than welcome to take it apart and weight the doll how you like it. So you don't want to overstuff the head because it'll expand the vinyl, but I shake it around to make sure I don't hear the beads in there. And now we are ready to move to the next part. Now we are going to start putting the body together. I like to put my legs on first before I weight the body. So I check to see, I like movement there. I don't want my zip tie too tight, but tight enough that where the legs don't come off. So I think this is good. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some polyfill inside the butt first. And then we will be putting in the glass beads in its stomach area. So let's put that in there. We've got a little booty there. And I like to, at this point, turn the legs so the doll can be in a sitting position. So here's our glass beads that are going to go in around the stomach area. This doll's going to get 2 bags of glass beads in there. And now we need more polyfill. So we're going to put polyfill in there, stuff it around. Now at this point, we're going to put the arms on this baby. Again, I don't want them too tight because I want them to be able to move nicely. So you just like tighten it and then move it and see if you want it tighter or not. Because you can always tighten it more. It's the loosening up part that's kind of difficult once you have tightened that zip tie. So we're going to make one more glass bead to go on the top. And this glass bead, bag of glass beads, won't be as big as the first one. I'm going to put it in there. And we got more polyfill. And we're going to just put that around that bag of glass beads. Now we can see how the head goes on here. We'll see if we need to put more stuff in the body or take it out. So I'm going to put the head on. We're going to tighten the zip tie. Why am I having a hard time? Use my other hand. Okay, so we got that tightened there. Let's see how the baby moves. Oh, that's kind of perfect. I like that. A little bit of floppiness, not too much, so we can tighten the zip tie more. Once you're done there, you will just cut your zip ties. I use a fingernail clipper because it gets the most flush cut, and then it's not these sharp zip ties. And that is how you build a baby. It's not that hard. So if anybody's wanting to reweight their dolls, hopefully this video has inspired you on doing that. Look at that cute little face.